Psalm 44. They didn't get the land, this is Israel, they didn't get the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but your right hand and your arm gave it to them by grace. You are my king, O God, command victory for Jacob. He's got Jacob in view. Jacob on his deathbed blessed his sons and he said, now Shechem, I took that out of the hand of the Amorite with my sword and with my bow. This psalm is correcting Jacob and saying, no, they did not get the land of Canaan in possession by their sword, but by God's grace and because God commanded victory for Jacob. But Jacob, at the very end of his life, facing his grave planks, on his deathbed, doesn't get it. I took Shechem by my sword. No, you didn't, the psalm says. The simple point is that you come to the end of your life in this world imperfect. Jacob will be in the kingdom, but he dies imperfect. Another example would be Samson. His last recorded words are, avenge me on the Philistines for the sake of my 2 eyes that they pulled out. And yet we're told in Hebrews 11 that Samson will be in God's kingdom. So, the call of Christianity is not to perfectionism. We are not going to be perfect in reality. It's going to be a case, as even Paul said, that the evil that I hate, that I still do. So, that is a comfort. Now, do not misuse that comfort to think, well, it doesn't matter how I live. No, of course not. But all the same, on the other hand, it is a comfort that perfectionism is not required for salvation, because in that case, who shall stand? None of us. We will all die imperfect. And it helps you also to be more patient and tolerant of your fellow brethren, who likewise shall also die imperfect and will not get it on this point or that point of character and personality that you wish they would. We are saved by grace. Rejoice in that. And don't think that you're called to perfectionism. We're not.